Oops.
Welcome.
Yeah, I'm
We
guessing we're
have
starting with a.
D&D for you tonight.
I'm guessing we're starting with a boop.
Doop
Greetings,
doop
everyone.
doop.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to the Double Darlings. As in chats for last week. Anywho,
With me.
who is doing the intro? Ranna's doing the intro. Ranna's just volunteered herself.
Ranna, what have you done?
Did I volunteer myself?
Yes. I mean, as you said before, you can't escape it forever.
This isn't true. I cannot escape it forever. You make me hunt for it, though. That is the problem.
Do the intro.
It's pinned.
Do the intro as never bold.
What was the voice for Netherbold again?
I thought the Neverbold was like a Russian type of accent.
All this ration.
Because
Netherbold.
Doki like bread.
yes,
Doki does not die.
Yes,
Doki never dies.
at the end of every
Doki
week,
loves
each one of
dogs.
Doki becomes a geek. I love the fact that we're saying that. This will make no sense to anyone watching this aside from all of us.
Nobody
Yeah.
knows who Doki is. Unless you decide to toss Doki in somewhere.
Doki has been the secret background character all this time.
Okay, so let me try this. At the end of every week, each one of us becomes the geek. One night the DM makes a move, and all the magic she'll be out. Doki never let this feeling go. Doki let the character take control. At the end of every week, each one of us becomes a geek.
Yay!
Why did it casually sound like you were clicking a bit?
So, last week, the battle for Torm was decided. Not without sacrifice, unfortunately, as...
Yeah, you lost half the recording.
Yeah! No, oh god, I just scrolled down and see the rest of that picture underneath.
You said not without sacrifice.
The funniest part is, since I scrolled down to see it, that is also on the recording now. Everyone will see that. Yes, not without sacrifices. Unfortunately, we did lose technically 2 party members. Ix, as well as Chomp Chomp and Pidove, have gone their separate ways from the party, whereas Petru has passed on to the afterlife after choking the bird to death. And with that, I believe, not Zor, Zor's the person. Krinlok scoops up the body of Petru and helps carry him outside where everyone else was waiting. And we will flash forward a couple of days. You've all been there helping get the town restored, basically. You've been doing your best just to try and get everything fixed up nice. You've been there going around making sure everyone is fine that you need to. Trickstem, if you've been looking around in a blind panic, you felt like a hand on your shoulder after a bit. You turned around. Chris was stood there wearing a Fruzzle's hat.
Yes!
He made it out of the casino fine. Codi, you've been kind of in a slump because the warning that you've been trying to warn everyone about in the party kind of almost came true.
Yeah.
Una's been trying to help cheer you up a bit. It's not really been working too much though because they didn't listen. Let's see who of you all would have noticed this. I'm going to say That's Allo.
Hmm?
You would have seen Unessa walking towards the gate of the city. They would have just turned around, spotted you, given a slight nod, and just be like, I need to go find Little Leaf. I need to see what she's been up to. Make sure that they haven't gone for her as well.
Hmm. Okay.
I'd ask you to pass a message on to the others, but I don't really think they're going to care about missing me. And she will leave. Unessa has left the party because Unessa's player David has dropped out. And you've, Allo, though, over these past couple of days, you've just been eyeing this corpse up. This corpse of this giant crystalline peacock.
Hmm.
You're kind of still a bit shaken, a bit shocked about what happened. But you're also incredibly pissed off at this thing, because it took a friend away from you. And then you start to come up with some ideas for what you could do with this. I'm going to need you, first of all, to roll me a religion check.
Religion check.
Let's see if... Ooh.
Nope.
You give a prayer up to the god, to your god. He doesn't respond at first. This seems to be an ongoing thing with you. Like, so usually when you end up praying to your god, for some reason he doesn't like to respond. But either way, you start to go to work, trying to harvest the crystal off this beast. Roll me a D100. Let's see just how much resources you can get.
1D100. I'm asking for no whammies. 81%.
You managed to harvest quite a bit. And given it was over 80%, but not over 90, odds or evens?
Evens. Oh, well.
Unfortunately, you aren't able to harvest one of the magical tails. But you do harvest enough crystalline material from its body. You think with this, you could probably forge yourself a nice suit of armor. You don't know if any of the magical properties will remain from it, but you start to get ideas in your head of what you could make with this, like helmet or a chest piece, that kind of thing. And you start to draw up plans. Oni. Would it be Oni or Damadur active at this time?
It would be Oni.
Yep, you've been noticing this behaviour happening in Allo. Like, they've been quite distant because of Petru's death. But you've also been seeing them return time and time again to the body of this giant peacock.
Oni will look at Allo, look at the body of the peacock. What exactly does the peacock look like again? I wasn't here last time.
Oh yeah, she wasn't. I believe I do still have the art up here for it. And everyone that's watching this video now just saw me go to images, scroll through, saw two new faces, a sister of battle, Touchy Tim, and friggin' Wilfred Warstash as I tried to go through the fucking icons. Basically, it looked like this. Headwise.
Okay, so fucked up Articuno.
Kind of. Yeah, again, that's Fran that did that art.
Oni will look from the peacock to Allo.
Question here. Would he have noticed that she's harvested
Roll
pieces of the peacock?
me a perception. Let's see if you do.
I can roll a perception.
Does this mean Allo gets to roll a stealth?
It all depends on if Allo is trying to hide this or
Oh,
not.
damn.
No.
Oh, Phineas came into play.
If Allo
Right?
isn't trying to hide this, then Yeah, you'd see this, Oni. You'd see her pulling crystalline material off this body, leaving what seems to be like festered, rotting flesh underneath.
They say what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Is that your idea?
Kind of looks up from what she's doing, noticing Oni. Something like that. I wanted to make something to remember Petru by.
Which one was that again?
I think you called them a puppy.
Oh. Oh yes. That one.
I waited for that to be a case of, you'll have to narrow it down, there's been several puppies on this team.
More so a case of, oh yeah, no, I know which one it is.
So, a remembrance. Sorry about that.
What was that?
Motherfucker! There we go. It's on
Forgot
silence.
to feed Hadar recently.
Yes.
Oni will pat Allo on the head.
And we'll cut away.
Make your
Oops, sorry.
No, carry on. Sorry.
Make your memorial, but hold no fault or blame. The decisions of the deceased were their own.
And then he'll walk away.
And we'll cut away from that scene for now.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay. Codi, you wake up a bit later than usual, a bit groggy. And as you look around the room, normally Una's been staying in this room that you were given with you, but you don't see her around at this point.
Codi would almost seem a little panicked at that.
Yeah?
Like look to Click Clack. He's like, where'd she go?
Click Clack just kind of hops up on his hind legs, looks out the window, and just like motions with the front of his snout, like forward, forward, Click Clack, forward.
Codi would kind of go outside and look for her.
Yep. As you go outside, like from where your window was, facing upwards, there's like a nice little garden, and you see her just like gathering up a few flowers into like a little bunch.
Una.
Yeah? Cody. Hi. Don't mind me, I'm just borrowing some of these. And she just like
Don't
ties them up into a little bunch.
just run off without telling me.
I'm sorry, Cody, but I wanted to get something nice for later. I wanted to find something to put on Petru's grave.
Yeah. Just tell me where you're going next time.
She nods and just like kind of waddles over to you and just like places her head on your shoulder. It's like, I miss him.
Me too.
He was rather good once.
Yeah,
He actually listened.
he did. Could actually hold his own in a fight for the most part.
Also, I saw the large lizard. What's the name? Unessa, was it? The large lizard? I saw them walking off.
Bandit.
I saw them walking off. I think they've left.
Well, it's their choice.
Why is everyone leaving?
When bad stuff happens, people sometimes do.
She just gives a slight nod. So I found
It can be hard.
something weird in the garden.
Hmm?
She'll just like take hold of your paw and lead you along. And she'll point to like just this little distant corner in between all the flowers. There's something like weird and green back there.
I'll go look.
Yep.
And Cody will head over to go look.
As you head over, you don't see anything at the moment. It's just like a slight slime trail that you see.
Weird.
I was scared that it might be one of those things, but it doesn't look like it.
Don't think so.
At this point, Raka,
Mm-hmm.
welcome back.
Hi.
Just
Sorry,
ha-
I
just-
was like, as soon as you said that, I just shoved
Yeah,
a huge chunk of ice cream in my face.
oh, sorry. It's just very good
You were
timing.
like, you see a slime trail, and I was like, oh shit, what do I do? What do I do?
Raka.
Hmm.
You've just been like watching this unusual creature just going to your garden of all places, start picking your flowers, just like harvesting them, and then you see this very similar one just approach her and start kind of reprimanding, and she's gone off to where you were, so you've just like hidden behind a nearby rock, just like try to keep out of sight. So I'm going to need you to roll me a stealth, and Cody, you can roll me a perception.
I think Cody might win this. Oh, yeah. No. Yeah. No.
We'll see. This Cody's sheet actually loads up.
A nat 1.
No, Cody doesn't have that great perception.
I don't have C, but I don't have great stealth.
Yeah, Cody, as you're watching this trail, you're kind of following it back, and you watch it end behind a rock, and you could just see like what seems to be a slightly. What is your size again?
So Gel is 2.5 feet tall.
Okay, yeah, you just about see it just sticking slightly out from the top of this rock. It looks to be around your height, Cody. It just looks like a large green mass.
The fuck are you?
Well, he's transparent, so like you can see through him. A little.
Still, the fuck are you?
I am Gel.
You're a what?
I am Gel.
You're jelly.
Gel.
Gel?
Oh my god, I can't even. That is such a cute.
Why are you hiding?
Well, I am outnumbered. You are flower.
You can come out.
Okay.
Una just kind of walks up at this point as well and just kind of pokes you, Jill. Just like, what are you?
Oh no, no. Did you say hug?
No, poke.
No poke.
That took longer than it should have.
Oh.
Hello.
Oh. That no. Why'd you touch me?
What?
Nobody can touch me! Why did you touch me?
I didn't touch you.
No,
I can't even hear
Una
you.
did.
She
Oh.
doesn't know what you are, so she just kind of just gives you a quick poke. Oh.
Yeah.
Cody, as soon as you see Una poke Jill, you hear like a tss, and she pulls back her finger like a
Don't touch. Nobody can touch.
Oh god, the
Gel.
voice!
Okay,
Nobody can touch Gel.
so
That is not the noise Meows was making. I don't know where she is, but
roll me the
I'm
1d4
feeling a
plus
ball.
your con modifier. Let's see how much Una's taking.
Uh,
Also, that just reminds me as well, anyone that took damage in that big fight, you'll have healed up to max. Because you've rested.
Ooh.
What the hell did I just open the max then? Open the chest
4.
then. Okay. She's just like starts sucking on the end of her finger, like, ow. No, Cody. It was my fault. It was my fault, Cody. I didn't know that they were bony.
Yes, I am small. My body is corrosive.
Right.
What? Why were you... Oh, hang on.
What was that?
Why were you here in the garden, though?
Because this is my garden.
Una hides the bouquet behind her back.
I know you have them. You can keep them. Said
Oh.
you were picking them for satisfaction?
Yeah.
Our friend died in the battle.
I'm very sorry.
Gel, during this whole battle thing that went on over the past couple of days, you'll have just hidden in like a nearby like little crevice thingy in your garden, just somewhere nice and safe. But any enemy that did end up trying to come into your garden, you dispatched of.
Oh, yes. No, yes. Yeah, he easily actually could have without moving.
Yeah. Like many a Fruzelund's little zombie entered this area only to be sucked into a crevice nearby.
Yep. And their bodies would have dissolved away too, because Gel kind of would have just. Psst.
Yep.
That's a scary thought, actually. Little creature just. There are no bodies around. Anyway.
Una will just like looks Cody like, I gotta go get things ready for tonight then.
You go.
She just gives a quick nod to Cody and just waddles off with the bouquet. Thank you, Mrs. Are you a boy or a girl?
I am neither.
Okay,
But you may call me Joe.
Okay, thank you, Joe. She like waves and then heads off.
Bye.
I'm just laughing at the little thing here. It's just like, Inferno's, I need subtitles for this. Yeah, you can get the subtitles, but they'll be in Orny. So are you doing anything else at this moment, Cody?
Cody had just kind of go and sit down in the garden.
Yeah, you'll notice, Gel, like this new creature, they are not in the best of moods. Like
they are very sad.
They're a mixture of sad and angry, if that makes sense.
Well, Gel is going to follow her while keeping an okay distance. And then, though she's like, I'm not using this more for like actual healing of physical damage, more of like helping emotionally. Being that they are in the garden, Gel is going to kind of vibrate body, create like a harmonic sound that really is healing word.
Okay.
To like fill the area.
So, as you're sat there, Cody, lost in your own thoughts, this odd vibrating humming sound fills the air of the garden. And it's a bit unusual to your ears at first, but it helps calm you down a little bit. Who else would be nearby doing this? Do you want her to cut to someone else?
Yeah, Cody's not really going to be doing much.
Okay.
I think that this would be a time for to sit and relax.
Yeah.
Well, Gel would be doing little different noises, like picking flowers and stuff.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Trickstem, then. We'll cut to you.
Very nice.
You've just been at the gates at this point, just like the gates of Tome. Just watching people gather, people come, people go. You've been more going than coming in the past couple of hours because you see people heading off towards the small cemetery just off from the grounds to pay respects to those fallen and to respect the dead. And you see quite a bit of gathering happening at the moment as preparations begin for Sidona's funeral. Like you see the familiar faces of those that survived from the Ninja Clan heading out. Roll me a perception.
Seriously, what is that thing?
What thing? Yep. Okay. As you're watching the group, you spot what seems to be a familiar face in the crowd. As you spy an elven female walking among them. One that you last saw after you rescued the Albers. The one that took Samara away for a bit.
Oh. It's
You see a
trying to remember her name.
Tasara.
Yes, I knew it began with a T, but did not know how it continued.
You see her travelling in the middle of a group. And this is quite an unusual group, like formation-wise. Like the town's already known for having quite the odd mixture of species living in it. But in this small group, you see, aside from her, what seems to be a half-orc, just like consoling her, just like hand on shoulder. A small owl folk walking alongside a taller cat folk, like a tabaxi. What seems at first like a winged dragonborn, till you see the stinger-like tail, where you realise it's like a wyvern.
Oh, I know what we're talking about now.
A small green kobold.
Of course.
A shirtless dwarf with a giant orange mohawk.
I'm okay.
They're a really odd group the more I think about it.
A small frog-like person with a capybara next to them.
What?
One of the fire herd people from inside the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
And perhaps some of the more other people walking alongside them. It seems to be like an odd orangutan-like person with a gorilla.
Yeah. Oh, that guy.
As well as, what at first sends a shudder through your body is you see clockwork beings, like from the mansion.
Oh.
Only these ones seem to be a bit more refined in repair.
Oh,
like a tall female, followed by a much smaller one, like even smaller than Codi is. She seems to be like 2 foot at most. And wheeling behind him, what seems to be a large metal dome on treads.
That guy could slay stuff.
None of this is going to make sense to any of the other players in here, but this is why I'm introducing him as like this little party thing. Also, you see hanging on the outskirts a figure watching all this. Roll me another perception. Let's see if you can make this out.
No, definitely not. I can't really not make out.
Do you know why? Because your eyes are fixed on another member of that party that's walking along.
Oh, the male
A
tiefling.
Yeah, a lilac-skinned tiefling with a giant wooden guitar on their back.
Yep. Trickstem would be into that. Trickstem is all eyes on that guy.
As a woman.
Oh,
Uh,
could be another death.
and at that point, we'll quickly cut back to Allo. As she is. Roll me a investigation, Allo. Let's see if you can find a forge in this town. You're struggling. So you're wandering around the streets trying to find somewhere where you can make this as you carry the materials.
I hope that a local sees me and is just like,
Someone does spot you, though. An odd figure leaning against a wall just watches you as you pass by. As you look up, there seems to be a tall catfolk, and then you realise they seem taller than you are because they're hovering slightly off the ground. Inferno?
I'm making sensations, give me a minute.
Let's all go to the lobby and get ourselves a snack. It's just like, anytime I come to someone introducing a new character, they're eating. They're like, oh, I picked a bad timing for this shit.
Good start with a character, it's a gesture and I'm sitting there laughing my ass off.
That's a good start. There you go, you're very in character. Inferno? You've been watching this little kobold, this little white and black scale kobold, walking up and down this area like for the past 5-10 minutes trying to find somewhere. Just looking extremely
lugging around
lost.
hunks of crystals.
Yeah, looking around what seems to be a large sack full of crystals.
She's just like, just looking over at the crystals. What have you got there?
You try to steal those crystals from Allo. I'm going to say that.
I'm not going, she's not going to steal him.
Take the crystals.
Just, what have you got there? You looking for something?
I'm looking for the forge.
Can I roll something to see if I know where it is?
Yes, you can. You can roll me a wisdom save. Let's see if you can recall this.
Oh shit! Oh wait, no. Oh my god! At least it's something I'm proficient in. If it'll roll, I'm gonna leave her first.
Yep.
Yeah,
You recall
yes,
it's just a few streets down and to the right. It's escaped mainly unharmed by the whole invasion of the city.
Okay.
So you can feel free to point it out, Tyler.
Well, if you want, I can take you there. I know where it is.
Okay.
This figure is very unusual because even though you've seen cat people before because of Little League, you've never seen them floating off the ground.
So this is that thing where we need to give Allo a lesson in don't go with the stranger. This is the thing of, yeah, someone's like, basically you've been offered candy and jumped right in the white van.
I mean, in Allo's defense, her father figure at the moment is Oni, who would take the candy, go into the white van, and then slaughter everybody in the white van while also having eaten a roofie.
What?
So in Allo's defense...
That is true.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen Allo's flaw?
I haven't seen Allo's flaw in a bit, so let me just remind myself in the chat about that.
Flaw? Freaking, you have a floating cat.
Flaw, my self-preservation
Do you
doesn't
like that,
know when
though?
powerful magic is afoot. It's just so interesting.
The funny thing is, I don't even have levitation. I have feather fall.
I thought the Cheshire just floats, but in general.
That's a feat.
Oh, is it a feat? Oh, never mind. Scratch that noise. You're not floating then.
Well, I'd probably look a bit weird though.
Yeah.
It's very
Just suddenly back onto the ground for no reason now, and you can't float.
No, it's just like, why are you floating?
Why am I floating?
Oh shit, trips.
At the very least, you just see on the top of it. You know what, Leigh? Can I fluff something minorly?
Go for it.
On top, I'm gonna remove a spell slot just for this. On the top of her hat, you just see this bird perched.
What kind of bird is this?
That's who the thing says. What birds can I choose from?
Just usually like small birds, hawks, stuff like that.
It's a fairy penguin.
I was going to say I accidentally somehow managed to get the -4 spell slots there by risk. I'll take a raven out of the three there's there.
So you got a fairy penguin?
No.
It's not Avar.
In jokes, no, we'll get. So
it's just a sort of a dodgy bird.
There's an unusual raven perched atop their hats. Also, I feel like I should have done this earlier. Let me just drag this here so I can increase the size. I think it'll let me. This is what gel looks like, by the way. Oh yeah, you got a little token down there. I'll just making it larger so people can see it.
Kind of. When everybody sees him for a majority, he's kind of like a little green ball of just gel, like moving around.
So that's what all those slime memes were in the D&D chat.
Yeah, and then when he's attacking something or fighting, he like goes into a hand, and like his staff levitates in front of him.
And this is the cat you're seeing at the moment.
Oh, Dragon Quest slime.
I mean, to be fair, you know already what the cat looked like because you drew the picture. To everyone else, this is the cat. The cat is now gone. It's magic.
Bye. I don't have teleportation.
So,
although I can go invisible. For free.
I've forgotten your character's name. Miasma.
Yes.
You helped this small little kobold along towards the forge.
Probably ask, how big is Miasma?
5'8".
Okay, you're about a foot or so bigger than me. So.
Basically, we traded out members of the small squad. We lost the Petru but gained a gel.
Yeah.
Also, heavy typing. Anyway.
Yes, I will take her to the thing. Yep. No funny business.
Okay, you take her to the forge. Allo, do you have a backup character?
Do I have a backup character?
Do you have a backup character as you get bundled into a white van?
It was a joke. No, I'm not going to do it.
I'm joking. Yep, you get shown to the forge.
Oni dad mode activated.
Yeah. Stop trying to murder my character. She hasn't done anything.
So
Destroyer mode activated.
Not about that. I'm messaging him in Discord because so gel can grow bigger and divide, which means gel can become many little gels. And there's a small weakness with slime, and that is that they do not have an alignment. They decide their alignment based on who's around them. So if Damadur or Oni get to little old fucking gel could become evil.
Oh shit! Okay.
Destroy everything.
So far, you're around Codi, who's chaotic neutral.
Yes, and Gel right now, I have put him at a neutral alignment, so he's kind of with you on that.
So you get led towards the forge, Allo. It's quite nice, quite large. There's ornate symbols around. You recognise one of your own god, just like above the door, like the god of the forge.
Just casually wave at it.
You wave at the symbol of your god. Roll me a religion check. Let's just see for fun.
It would be funny if it was a nat 20, but it's probably not going to be.
It'd be funny if there's a nat 20, but it's not going to be. Are you sure? Inside.
Wow.
Allo? The doors open before you as you wave at the symbol. And you both hear, in like a chiming yet booming voice, "You're welcome."
Oh god.
You alright there?
No, just you're welcome.
What can I say except... Ah! What can I say except delete this?
No, if we have the bloopers, you have bloopers.
I can't say I've heard or seen anything like that before.
Allo's eyes have gone big and sparkly, and she's inspecting the door.
This doesn't look like an automatic door.
Yeah, you're looking around the door. There's no one that's opened the door for you there. So, but
Just
given the
just
voice, you recognise that to be the voice of your god. Essentially, your god is welcoming you into the forge to prepare your work. Which means, with that 20, while you're forging this shit, you can have advantage on it.
I just realized how bad my insight is, to be honest. Like,
I mean, you can roll me a religion as well there. Miasma.
Okay.
Let's see if you can work out that this was...
Nope.
This was some kind of magic. Who did this magic?
Yeah, it's just like...
There is no finer wizard in this town than you. Who's there to rival you?
She's just like glaring at the door, just looking and squinting, just rolling her finger along at the chance is there any sort of magical residue on this.
You see like a golden sparkle around the doors, but that's about it. It doesn't seem to be magical. It seems to be more spiritual, I'd say.
Ghosts.
And you know all about ghosts, given what you're in.
Yeah.
So, Allo, you walk into the forge, all happy. Tools almost pretty much at the ready as you're carrying the sack along. And you follow what seems to be a trail of golden sparkles towards the finest forge in this building. Like, massive stone forge, large workbench, all the tools at your disposal.
Oh.
And you set these crystals down, as well as your designs that you've been making. Miasma, have you followed them in at this point?
Yes, I'm curious. I want to see what's the ghost.
Yep. You can make me a perception to see if you can spot any of these designs. Or see if you can spot a ghost.
Why does my wisdom so bad? It's gonna roll twice. Let's give it a second.
16.
Oh, 16.
Yeah, as you follow in, you look around. You can't see any ghosts with that nat 2. But you have a peek over at the designs. It does seem to be like for a helmet and chest piece. But they seem to have like odd bat symbolism to them. Like the helmet seems to have bat wings carved into the sides. Little bat nub ears. It seems to be like a bat face on the chest.
Almost like vampires.
No, bat allo, bat allo.
No, not vampires.
Oh?
One of my friends died in the fight.
Oh.
They were a bat person.
Roll me a wisdom check. Inferno.
What?
As soon as she says, yeah, no, there was a batfolk, your mind can only think of one person. There was a trainee that used to be at the ninja clan that you'd seen going around quite a few places. Most of the town seemed to like them, like most of the city seemed to like them. I think you think their name was Petru.
Oh, is that one? Was it the same one? Petru. That was in character, yeah. Huh. Well, I can't say I expected him to pass away? I only really recall seeing him very, very recently in my life.
Well, he kind of sort of died choking out the thing that I got these crystals from.
Oh. Well, I also can't say
I
I
am
expected
so
that.
sorry. I got so busy.
Fran, just give us a second. They're in the middle of something.
I missed the funeral. I know. I'm sorry.
No. The funeral hasn't happened yet.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, carry on, you two.
Well, I can't say I expected him to go out even like that. That was cool.
Yeah.
Didn't expect it from him as I saw him.
As this conversation is happening, Allo, I'm going to want you to roll me. I believe you have like proficiency with the tools anyway, don't you? Yes, Smith tools. So roll me a strength check with advantage.
Strength check with advantage.
Yes, because your god is helping you along with this.
14.
Yeah, you're doing quite decently in it. You're heating up the gems to make it a bit more malleable. You're shaving off the parts you don't need. With each hit, you both see like the crystals illuminate blue for a second before the light fades in it.
Can I roll Arcana to see if
Yes, you
there's
can.
anything to...
You suspect that this crystal has some kind of magical ability in it, just like something held over from the creature it was once part of.
Would I've known what would I've known the sort, if I seen the creature, sort of?
You saw the creature when it were attacking the city as you were trying to get out of the city. I will say that. Let me just look at your spell list first of all.
Well, I have one at the very least. I know I have one. I have two at the very least.
I'll say that you tried to cast a magic missile on it as you tried to flee, only for it to kind of absorb into its body as it lit up with that odd blue glow you saw, and then fired off in random directions, hitting random people.
And then she's just like, oh
You
no.
were the reason.
No. I didn't mean to do it, I swear.
Like I said, it weren't random people that it hit. You saw it hit the thing, reflect off and hit the Hydra, the mechanical Hydra.
Oh.
Yes, you almost caused the Hydra to fall on your old character. And it'll take you a bit of time, Allo. But after a while, unless you're gonna have something else to talk with while you're working on this.
Allo will have full attention on what she's doing.
Okay.
I'm just gonna watch this as it keeps lighting up every time she hits it. It's like, whoa.
Inferno, roll me a perception check.
Keep making me roll wisdom. Why do I keep rolling well?
You get a cold shiver down your spine as the last hit lands on this armor. And as you look over your shoulder, for a brief moment you think you saw the silhouette of someone watching you above before it fades.
Ghosts?
Petru came back to watch.
Let's see,
Allo.
Yeah.
As you look at this armor before popping it on, it's cold to the touch at first, but it quickly warms up to your body heat. And it just you just look into a nearby mirror just to make sure it all fits, make sure it looks fine. And you hear a voice whisper in your ear. And I'm going to just quickly type this into somewhere here, because we're going to need someone else to do it.
Oh. Thank you, friend.
You hear that, Allo, in your ear.
Allo just kind of grins.
Yeah, that for those that didn't catch that too much, that was indeed Petru giving Allo some final words as well.
So the Cheshire Allo grins, the Cheshire cat behind you grins. Slowly just moves into view in the mirror.
Allo grins, Petru's ghost grins, the Cheshire cat grins, the mirror grins. We killed the mirror. It was a fun time for all. Last but not least, we will need to go to one last person before we get to the funeral, because we've visited almost everyone that's here aside from Raali.
Mm-hmm.
You have just been wandering around the town in a haze the past couple of days after the fight. You came so close to death. But you quite literally could see the light at the end of the tunnel. But that light wasn't normal and natural. Because as you inspected that closer, you could see scales on that light before an eye turned to face you once more. And now the whispering has not stopped since then. The whispering in your head, just telling you, you almost died. Such a pitiful creature you are, aren't you? We could make you better. We could make you stronger. Pledge yourself to us. We can make you the greatest kobold to ever exist.
Our character, that is Kiwi.
It's not Kiwi.
No. Our character. Kiwi's the best kobold.
Alright. Thank you! Thank you! But the question now is this Kiwi or is this Illu? I've lost track.
Okay. Raali will hear this voice and say, and how are you planning to do that? The last time I checked.
Look at your body. Look at your scales. Look at the effects I've had already.
Last time I checked, you're the one ruining my life right now.
Only because you resist, my small friend. Just give yourself to destiny, and all will be simpler. Or would you rather meander, almost die again, lose more friends?
She looked worried at this, like genuinely concerned and affected by these words.
You couldn't save Petru. What makes you think you could save the others? With my power, you can stop this corruption. You can stop this strider. You can stop whatever lays underneath the mountain. They will all be at your beck and call. Even
Curiosity.
Yes?
Oops, sorry. I was gonna say, does Oni see Raali anywhere?
As you're wandering around, roll me a perception. Let's see.
He is just wandering around.
He is.
He is.
Oh.
Raali, you're too distracted to hide. I'm gonna say so. Yes, you do see her. You see her mumbling to herself.
Oni's going to lightly, not violently to cause any damage, but more like a, like when somebody slaps the back of the head, Oni's going to do that.
Yep. As you approach the Molly, the words in Raali's head continue, just with the last lines of, because you never know when calamity is going to befall, when something is going to strike out of the blue, and as soon as those words happen, slap against the back of the head.
Ow! Why?
Some dignity. If you've got a voice in your head, have some dignity.
You hold that voice in your head, don't you? Have some dignity yourself. She just like snap at him.
I have many voices in my head. So allow me to give you some advice.
Yeah. She like crosses
It's
her.
probably promising you strength, power, divinity.
Ow.
Voice inside head. Shit, he's onto me.
Oni's been through this all before.
Run!
All you get is a shell that you can't even call your own. You almost died.
Oh.
Petru did die. How does that make you feel?
I wish I could have saved her.
Yeah, Raali, when you say I wish I could have saved her, you just hear an angry voice from beyond say, him!
Ghost Petru face shows up out of nowhere.
You know, the one thing is, Oni could never get the race right, but he always got the gender right.
Yep.
Oni, this time, pats Raali on the head.
It is okay to feel sorrow and fear. It is not okay to hide from those feelings. They are natural. Everyone fears death, even the voices in our heads. It's why they like to talk a lot.
How can you tell the difference between a voice and someone else?
Reality and fantasy are hard to separate. Honestly, it doesn't matter if the voice is real or not. What matters is that you make sure the one that you are is the one that is in control. Because the moment that your voice is drowned out, that you allow it to be drowned out, you will lose everything.
Beyond
True.
with me, Oni, do I look like I'm having a good day? Do I look like I'm in a good control with myself? Her scales were pretty much almost entirely white.
You also
And yet
notice,
here,
Oops, sorry.
you also notice her eye patch where the eye symbol is. The eye, or even on the eye patch, seems narrowed.
and yet let me make this very clear. You're right here, talking to me, hurting, feeling afraid, feeling like someone who's had a very shitty last couple of days.
I like him.
So tell me, you are in full control. It's when you stop thinking that you're in control that you lose control. So what if your scales are white? So what if you saw some fucking gecko on the other side of the afterlife? I've seen shit. I've seen fucking pink elephants every goddamn day.
Pink walks on, just walks by. Oi.
You stay out of this. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Because quite honestly, to individuals like us,
Like?
what is real is what we make crazy. We're insane. There's a fucking big difference.
I don't know what to do, Oni. After Petru died like that, I don't know what I should be doing.
I mean, for one, the basic need is survival. For two, you should be looking for those who you hold. Friends and family. They're hurting. All of them.
How is Codi doing?
Honestly, I don't know.
I worry about her sometimes. We
If
used to hang out a lot,
she's...
and then I piss her off so many times. I feel so bad right now about her. After she got injured like that.
If you've pissed her off and you're not dead yet, it means she somewhat likes you.
Good.
I just imagine a moment, where's Codi? How's Codi doing? Where is she right now? Codi doing the spy from Team Fortress 2 short. Right behind you.
But that's hilarious.
She is a child. We must remember that.
Despite being a child, she hits like a truck.
And that's the thing. She has been there, taking the damage, dealing the damage. And she has lost a friend. She's a warrior, but still a child. And so she faces emotions.
What do you think you would do?
You let her go through the emotions, but you also make it clear to her that you're there if she needs you. And when she takes out those hammers, you stay out of her way.
Yeah, I will stay far away from that.
Because now we are at a threshold where we must decide something. If we are going to be afraid and cower, or if we are going to continue and kill the asshole that killed so many of the people that everyone knew and loved.
She taps her she taps her ice claws together. Think about that. I will see about hanging out with them more. I'll try not to chicken out more.
It's around that time where you all start to, as you're all in your different areas of town, you all start to hear this chiming of a bell coming from outside of town as the funeral starts to begin. As you all start to gather up, I'm going to need to know this first. Miasma and Gel, are you two joining these lots?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Miasma?
I said a lot with my Kristen. I said I was already with Allo, so yeah, I'm going to join.
Okay. Now I need to get words from you lots. Is Codi attending?
Codi will be there.
Raali?
Yes.
Trickstem? You just joined
Trickstem doing?
Is Trickstem
Yeah,
going?
Trickstem's gonna be there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Allo, now that you finished your armor?
Yeah.
Oni.
Oni will be there, but in the back.
Okay. So, as you're all...
One quick thing.
Yep.
Probably more or less will be disguised. Ix will be there.
Okay.
Chamber. Guys.
Okay, that's... Yeah. So, as you all gather up outside of the outskirts, most of the funerals for most of the other people have already gone on, which leaves 2 funerals left. There's 2 caskets waiting to be lowered into the ground. One of them, both of them quite short. One of them clearly designed for a smaller race, the other one a bit larger, but you assume that one's for Sidona. It's at this point where you all see the other people gathered as well. Other members of the town, such as Chris, the changeling, Freddy is there and all that lot. All the other members of the ninja clan. Only, you're still not quite sure if they're real or not, but at this point, you know it's better to not bring that kind of thing up at a funeral.
I think that was a bit of a warning to not bring up anything.
Is that a challenge? No, I'm not gonna.
Man.
No, Oni is someone who understands how funerals work.
I will say this as the funeral begins. Everyone, roll me a perception.
Yay! I have good eye. An eye.
I'll roll again on advantage.
At this point, I wish I could see through my iPad. I wish I could.
No, Codi's too distracted, so's Raali.
Whoa! Why is it
Miasma, you don't. Trickstem and Oni, you don't.
Gel does.
Yeah.
Gel does? Gel?
Let me just roll normally.
Okay, I'll let you have this again.
Okay.
You know what, I'm gonna give it to both of you. Allo?
Okay.
You look off in the distance and you feel like someone watching from the distance. You spot a figure that you don't recognise at first. But then you spot a familiar little plush thing peek out from behind him as you spot Chomp Chomp. You start to think, that could be Ix watching from a distance to attend the funeral. Gel, you however, spot a different figure in the distance, in the bordering forest area. As you see what seems to be a driver watching the funeral.
Gel is very curious. Gel away. If Gel can.
Oh, you're heading over.
Yeah, I was gonna yeah, Gel's curious.
The figure won't move in that lot, and as soon as you approach, she kind of looks down and like, oh. Gel, is that you? It's been quite some time.
Hello.
As you look up, you recognise this to be someone that used to be one of the big major residents of Tone. A driver known as Anna. She used to be like the town medic.
Anna, it's you.
It's me, friend. I'm just here to pay my respects, but given recent situations that have gone on in this island, I can't appear in person. After all, it was my mother that was behind this. I fear that... Oh, go on. What were you about to say?
Well, he's just gonna kind of slump down a little.
Yep. Just
Who is this, Bulver?
I feel like it would be inappropriate for me to appear in public until this is all sorted out. I know that the town knows me well enough, but there seems to be some outsiders that don't.
Well, what?
Sorry, you're cutting it out there for me.
Sorry.
Thank you for attending.
Sedona was an old
What?
friend of mine. Of course I'd attend.
What was that?
She just looks down at you and just smiles, jealous, like, Sedona's an old friend of mine. Of course I'd attend. No. Oh, wait. Yes, this is Damadur's daughter.
That's all I needed to know.
Because
Oh no.
you banged the evil trader, so the one that you met at Dust Bowl was your granddaughter, so yes, this is this is Damadur's daughter.
Oh dang! Nice.
And I will give this to one random member of the party that isn't Raali, because Raali's too distracted. I'm going to give this to Codi, actually, to explain why she was distracted. As you look over at everyone else, Codi, that's here, something catches your eye as you look to the wyvern, this blue-scaled, tall wyvern, and the blade that rests at their side. And you sense an odd magical aura coming from this sword. As a figure walks up to your side. Try not to pay that. Hang on, I need the voice. Try not to pay that sword too much mind. It's I hate to say god business, but god business.
No one tells me what not to nosy into.
Would it be better if I told you it then rather than you try to butt in and ask them? Or would you rather hear it from them?
Maybe.
Maybe it doesn't answer which one.
Look, it's something to do with the gods, where I'm from the gods too.
I'm gonna go off Trickstem sheet for this at start, so Rebecca, roll me a perception. Sapphire, you're hearing this conversation as you look to your side. You see a familiar small blue kobold that you've seen in the past.
Oh my
as well as
god!
what seems to be a small little fiend type creature. As they're looking at your sword.
Oh, my precious sword.
Yes,
My little
please.
precious sword.
I will just fill you in on some background in a private chat for this, Rebecca.
Right, good, because we kind of haven't got to that part yet.
But as you're staring at this with Kiwi, Kiwi's like, I know it's... Okay, fine, I'll tell you. Do you know how we've been saying there are certain items in on this island that if brought together could destroy the gods?
Yeah.
That's one of them.
Oh. Why do they have it?
Because they proved themselves. She's the leader of a team called the Banner Breakers. They came to this island a couple of years ago to help us with another situation. They were the ones that stopped the corruption the first time.
Yeah.
There we go.
Whatever.
I'm sorry for your loss, by the way, Cody. I should have been there to help. I'll say that you're kind of nestled next to Omi at this point, Raali. Like, you're nestled between Omi and Una.
I'm so small compared to that.
So, she just goes... They managed to take the sword off the island, but they've come back here to pay respects. and as the funeral begins. Quite a few people start to come up to the front to say the words for Sedona, like quite a few members of the village. And quite a few members of this other party start to step up to say some words as well. And at this point, Rebecca, if you can do me a favour.
Yes, I'll hand it over to her.
Yeah. So, everyone, all the rest of you, I'd like you to welcome my other niece for a quick cameo to here. Emma, are you there?
Yes.
Hey,
Emma,
hi.
say hi to
Hey,
everyone.
everyone.
This is my other niece, Emma.
How are you, ma?
Hello.
So, Emma, this is the funeral of Sedona. Everyone's been going up saying some nice words. And then the priest, which is a small not a small kobold, he's a small little goblin. He looks to you, Lisa, as he asks you forward. As the new leader of the ninja clan, would you like to say some words for your fallen master?
Oh.
I know we're all gonna miss him dearly. He was a very nice man. Sorry. It's gonna be like crazy without him, but he's got me this far. I don't know he'd want me to carry on.
Yeah, you can see like the cat folks start to get like teary-eyed at this. You assume that they probably had the same kind of relation with Sedona as Petru had. Like, they saw Sedona as like a father figure. You can also, she also like goes up a bit into this casket of Petru. Just lays a call on it, and hope you don't mind me saying this for you, but since you haven't been really watching these kind of things, so you don't know Petru yourself. But Lisa will like lay a paw on the casket and be like, "Rest in peace, brother. You're at peace now with Father." And then you'll go to join the rest of the group. And like Tasara and Senrin will come over, just like comfort you a bit. And yep, you can hand it back over to Rebecca now. Thank you again for that, Emma.
You did absolutely wonderful.
And with that, they lower Sedona down into the ground. And they look to you lot. Before we lower your ally into the ground, would any of you like to say any words?
Cody's just kind of silent.
Oni will if nobody else does.
I don't know what to say.
As you're stepping up to the front to speak, you watch Una just shuffle forward, just like lay the bouquet on top before she bursts out crying and just runs back to Codi.
Cody would kind of like hug her, but like she's still kind of not looking in the direction of the coffin and just being very silent.
She just buries her head into your shoulder, Codi. Like, as emotionally distant as you are, she's just emotionally wrecked from this. And Oni, your words?
So Oni speaks, but it's not with Oni's voice.
Okay.
Oh, Damadur.
I can assure you all, the one known as Petru to us was beloved. We called her Puppy. She was a bat. Don't know why we called her Puppy.
Oh my god! Why can't you go away?
Because this is Damadur. Keep in mind, this is Damadur. He's doing it on purpose. But in all honesty, and he looks to Codi and Una, I know for certain that she is in a better place because she is not at home.
What?
What?
It'll mean something completely different to Cody. Because home for Damadur and Cody are two separate places that aren't good in their afterlives. They were beloved by not just us, but by some of you as well. And I think they went out quite spectacularly. Who all can say they went out choking a giant peacock from the inside? Fucking spectacular. It's a damn shame I didn't get them in the end. Oh well. And then he will step down.
Raali, are you going to say anything, or are you too distracted with...
She actually has flowers.
Okay. So, go on.
She walks up, places the flowers on her grave.
At least you caught yourself. At least you caught yourself.
Wait, what?
She said, "Oh, she goes and places the flowers on her grave. I mean, his grave." So at least you caught yourself there, Fran.
Ta-da.
And she goes and says, I wish it could have turned out different for ya. It would have been nice if you were still here, but I hope that you end up in a better place, buddy. Despite all the mayonnaise you dumped on me.
Speaking of which, the small goblin will walk forward and will just hand you the alchemy jug. She wanted the party to have this. You can decide who keeps it. Who did that? Who burst at the funeral?
Jesus Christ! This is a funeral. Some respects.
I think actually going to say something. I did that because she called through a she again.
Wait, shit. The casket just pooped. She's still alive. He's still alive in there.
Petru comes back to slap the next person that says.
After that rally, Allo, are you going to say any words, or?
Allo's not really familiar with funeral customs. Right now, she's probably wondering whether or not they're gonna burn her in a forge.
I'll say this, Allo.
Oh no!
You had enough crystal spare at the end, just to make like a small little bat emblem, and you can just place that on the casket too. Trickstem, are you going to say?
Right on top of the flag.
Yeah. Are you going to say any words, Trickstem? Or are you too busy ogling Sundra?
No. Trickstem's gonna be good for once. Noise. He might be looking at Sundra a little bit, but he will actually go up and like place a flower down and bow his head, and then walk back.
Yep. And is there anyone else that would have some final words to say? This goblin little says. And then a voice rings out. Oh wait, yeah, go on, sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say, Ix in her disguised form, Chomp Chomp's gonna stay behind. She's gonna walk up, and she's disguised as a man, just like a regular human man, fairly well dressed. And on Petru's casket, she's going to place a black rose.
Okay.
And with that, she will bow her head and then go back to Chomp.
Yep. And is there any more final words to say? It's silent for a while before a voice calls out. Yes, I do believe there are some final words to say. You all look
Who's
towards
laughing at my funeral?
You all look towards the voice. And in the distance, up in the sky, Codi, Raali, and Allo will recognize this person. It's the mutated bird folk that you attacked all that time back when this thing first started.
Oh,
come
Why
on.
are you here?
Quick question: how far away is it?
He's quite far.
You.
I will shoot you.
Come now.
I mean,
I come bearing a message.
I don't care about your fucking message. I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Is it within 90 feet? Like,
No, he's further than that.
well, wait, how can is it? This is just going to be. I feel like this is just that one
Oni,
scene from
throw
Kung Fu
me!
Panda 2 where they're yelling,
Oh,
and
Wait,
like,
wait.
"What? I can't hear.
I
you."
heard the words. I heard the words.
Guys, before we do that,
Wait, no, from me, I have slow fall.
well,
So do I have it as a spell.
as well as that,
I have it automatically.
as well as that, the bird just goes. My message is this from my mistress.
Tell your mistress I'm gonna gut her.
That's the thing.
Tell Sweetie Poo I say hi.
That is.
Oh man.
Oh wait, actually, Leigh, I've got a funny idea.
Throw me.
That's.
Leigh, I've got.
I'm trying to finish what I'm trying to say. That is the thing. That is what I'm here for. She says she is waiting for you where this all began. It's time for us to finish this little song and dance. Only one of us will walk out.
Time for me to kill you.
Okay, I'll
Now you can all try for your spells and that one now.
Toss me!
Okay, what's the range? What is genuine in the range?
He is roughly 100 feet away.
Okay, I'm gonna move 10 feet closer,
Okay.
and I'm gonna wait. Oh, I just realised it's probably not gonna be working because
Someone, Raali, yeet
I'm gonna
me.
move 10 feet closer.
I have talent. I can dig into him.
Guys,
Guys,
One at a time.
One at a time, please.
one
guys.
at a time.
We hate this man so much.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. Since Ori and Cody said it first and got to their roll
Oh.
first, they'll get their roll first. So,
Okay.
Cody, you're scooped up and thrown at high speed. Roll me a dex save to try to see if you can land on him. Let's see if he can avoid it. He does not. You're alive with him.
I'm gonna increase my weight the moment I connect.
Yep. You shoulder charge him, but pretty much like an anvil. You're both just.
In that case, I will not sleep. I'll not sleeping.
He is going to be taking
So what's full damage?
17 damage for full damage. You'll take half of that, Cody,
That's
because
fine.
conditioning. And with that 29 plus that, let me just look up see what health I gave to these bird people. Because your sleep might actually be able to knock him asleep after the impact.
Oh, okay.
I say after he's knocked to sleep, we put him in a casket and bury him.
No.
Let
Put
this
him in a
fucker become
box with
fertilizer.
gel.
In fact,
Just put him in a box with gel.
I'm going to say, yeah, he falls asleep as soon as it goes out. You think just straight away asleep.
You
Cody-
could have let him finish what he was saying.
Cody is just pummeling him.
Oh, as soon as you hit him, he's back
I
awake.
said run up to him.
I know,
Wait.
but she is just beating the fuck out of him.
Kelly, calm down.
No.
Roll me one person attack then. Are you doing it with hammers or with fists?
I think she'd be doing it with her hammer. Specifically going for the head.
Roll me one first attack then. Miss.
God
I'm
damn
gonna
it.
just.
Luck point!
Look quite.
Because he was saying important
Lucky
information.
sword.
Yep.
I get luck point because of my lucky sword.
Go for it.
Miss.
You know what? Given he's on the ground and drawn, I'll say that one hits.
And I'm literally on top of him.
Yes.
literally being crushed by Anvil Cody.
Oh my
You
god.
smash him once in
Raali's
the
trying
face
for
with a
her
hammer.
to stop her.
He just coughs up his life.
Die!
My roll solved this is done.
Die! Even if your roll's done, I'm gonna enjoy murdering you.
Cody,
Oni, help me here. She won't stop.
death is
Cody-
far too kind.
His eyes just gaze over at you at that point.
Cody's eyes are like red. Like
Death is far too
the
kind.
demonic red.
I don't fear anything, freak.
Hey,
Question?
actually, I'm
Oh,
curious.
Will wants
Can I
to
go
do.
up to this guy?
Hang on. First of all, Raali, what were you saying?
I was gonna say, if he doesn't fear anything, can I go up to this guy?
Yeah, you can walk up to him. Raka,
I
what
mean,
were you also saying?
You're going to need to wait for me a bit because I need to load up my thing because my computer has no battery. I've been having to charge it through the charger the entire time.
Actually, if it doesn't fear death, I can give it something that it will fear.
No, I have an idea.
I mean, do you have cause fear? I know you're a necromancer. If we both
I
were
have
to use cause fear.
phantasmal killer. I'll read it out
Oh
to you.
shit! That's
you
no,
tell
that's
me.
actually worse.
Also, I like the fact that
hold on.
everyone's just become like.
I want to freaking.
You are allowed to mess with Cody's alignment for this because this is crossing the border.
No.
Um,
Before that happens, I love the fact. A couple of things. Number one, I love the fact that everyone's now just become accepting that there is this cat person with you now.
Cody's not even noticed them.
Here's the thing: Oni doesn't care. Oni can barely remember the fact that Raali's with them.
Number two, Fran, what is it that you wanted to do?
I want to freak him out.
What, sorry?
So I was gonna have.
Wait, one at a time.
It's Raali.
Yeah.
Type to send.
Wait, is it me?
Yes.
Yeah, what were you gonna do?
I was going to approach this guy.
Yeah, he's on the ground. He's not moving anywhere. He's
Okay,
pinned
hold on.
underneath
I'm going
Codi.
to reload roll 20 because my thing shut
There
off.
we go.
Yep.
So you're saying you don't fear anything? It's like,
He
look
looks
at the
at
guy.
you, Raali. Just chuckles. You think even that fucking thing in your head scares me?
Oh.
You don't know who my mistress works for. As soon as they get what they need, all gods will die, including that.
Is it another one of my children? Because if that's the case, I'm gonna take an abstinence.
He looks to you, Oni. You don't know what she's been talking to? I can see it clear as day.
Honestly, I don't
Does the word,
remember who she is.
Does the word Dracolich do anything for any of you?
Raali's
Oh, that's not good.
Right now, I
no,
couldn't
not really.
care less who she's been muttering to in the night. You and I are going on a little trip.
going on.
You know what? I'm gonna do this in turn. Dion, is it okay if I do this in turn with you to sort of give Cody a bit more stuff?
Is it gonna damage him?
It will. If it will damage him, but at the same time, it's gonna make him frightened, so he's gonna start screaming. Probably.
I mean, there's the chance that he'll die.
Don't kill him.
And I don't want him to die right now. And Raka, you want to say something?
Yeah, Raka, what was it you wanted to do?
Well, then, if we're not wanting him to die, then I guess my plan's out. I was gel separate.
You're cutting out, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, is this better?
A little bit, yeah.
So I was gonna have gel wrapped around his ankles and separate his feet from his ankles.
Oh my god.
Just out of curiosity,
horrifying.
what would he have rolled against that wisdom saving throw? Because...
It has to be 15 or higher.
Yep, and he rolls a flat d20 for it. He would have rolled a nat 20. He would have laughed in your face, Miasma.
We're gonna go on a little trip.
Despite the fact she's actually
Where are you
further
gonna
away
take
from him.
me? Hell.
Home. And we're gonna have some fun with you.
No, I think not. Do you know who's going to have the fun?
My kind. Really? I can't stay.
Remind me how you're pinning this guy down, by the way.
I'm on him with my full weight.
Are you pinning his arms down, though?
Yeah.
Okay. You'll see his hand twitch and try reach for something.
Yeah, no.
Raali would try to stomp on his arm. Stomp on his hand.
Yep. You stomp on his hand, he releases it. It seems to be like a syringe.
Crush it. Destroy it.
Gel is just gonna absorb it into him and solve it.
I'm going to essentially grab him by the scruff of his neck. Is there any shadows nearby?
There's the shadows of the gravestones.
I'm gonna drag him into a shadow.
Yep, you see,
and essentially.
You see Codi just
Bye, have a good time.
Kind of grab him by the scruff of his neck and just drag him, just not even caring for if it hurts him or not, towards the shadow. And he's just laughing all the way, just going, "The hell you think you're gonna do, little rodent? You think you're gonna hurt me? You think you're gonna do it? You think you're gonna?" And then his eyes catch the shadows. He looks between you both. He's like, "Oh God, you're serious? You gonna take me there?"
Oh God, you're
serious. Yes. You're gonna find out what it's like to be surrounded by others like me who don't have the inhibitions I have.
I can assure you it is hell.
I like you too.
Cody's gonna drag him into the shadow.
Fine, I like a challenge. Let's see what happens if I can corrupt hell itself. And you just hear his manic laughter, just as he gets slowly dragged to the shadows.
Yeah, no chance, because Feral Namr are immune to pretty much everything.
I know, he doesn't.
Cody, I like you both.
I know. She'll essentially drag him through the shadow.
Yep.
And Cody will be gone for the moment with this guy.
At this point,
How delightful.
On the other side, she'll literally just hold him a bunch of Namr and just go, "New plaything, guys!"
Jill.
Yay!
If you start approaching the syringe,
yes,
you hear someone call out to go, "No, wait, stop! I think we need that." As you see the small green kobold from the other group race up and pick up the syringe. I recognize this. This is the corruption. She'll look to the rest of you. Were you lot sent out to gather? What were the ingredients again?
God, you want to remember that far?
Kind of rock and some kind of herb.
Look, I don't really remember.
That was a while ago.
Allo, you were given the rock from the volcano. It was the heart of the mountain.
Yeah, I have that.
You also have the herb because Anna's daughter gave it to you, going, "You will need these two, as well as the corruption, to get a cure for this."
Yeah.
So as soon as this little green kobold says that starts to ring true, and you're just like pulled off the ingredients out of your bag. And she just looks over and goes, "It's happening again. We can cure this again. Do you mind giving me the ingredients? I can pop to my home village. I can get to the elders. We can make a cure. We can stop this once and for all."
Do we come after? Do we follow you? Make sure nothing happens.
Sapphire, you walk up beside Tiz at this point to look to the red, tan, and mostly white-scaled kobold. And you can assure him that, in your own words, assure him that, yeah, no, you'll assist this. Like, you can go with this.
Yeah. Sapphire's a very nice girl and is very helpful.
Sapphire
She's
is
like the opposite of Trickstem.
Yeah, Sapphire's like the blue-scaled wyvern.
Yes.
And the rest of the party follow Tiz off as she runs off. There's the small robot just kind of stays behind, like the little clockwork one that's even smaller than Una. Just looks at you all. Bye, hope we meet again. Bye, bye, and just follows, just chases after him.
What was Una's reaction to me going into the shadow?
Una's just like watching and just sat next to the gravestones, just waiting.
Una's like,
she's
boy.
actually genuinely curious as to what actually happened.
She doesn't know how to do it yet, though.
She doesn't.
Codi was angry and kind of hot, like very fiendish at that moment. It's the only reason that she could.
Everyone except for Codi can roll me a perception.
Honestly, staring at this point.
It doesn't need that high. It's not a high DC, luckily, so pretty much just.
Not.
I was about to say, as long as you're rolling over 5, it's fine. And then Inferno gets in that one.
The cat sees nothing.
Yep. And Oni?
Come on, roll an 11. We need to get it perfect.
6, 7, 9, 2, 10. No, we need an 8 to fill out the line. Also, I don't know if Santa's... Oh, no, it's Santa vanished from the chat. I think Santa had to... Yeah, Santa said I got advantage, apologies. I'll just find out. So, everyone except for Miasma, you hear a cacophony of laughter rupture out from around you before you hear the screams of that bird folk.
Well, that guy's dead.
Codi?
Let's go.
At this point, you would re-emerge from the shadows after hearing Raali say that guy's dead.
Not yet. Eventually.
Yeah, he's a little
There won't
dead.
be anything left of him.
Codi just like... Una's just like watching between you, Codi, and the shadows, like... Just places around on the shadows, like, what? I don't...
Yep. I don't even know how I did.
Anyway, we need to find where... What did she say? Where this all started from? Where this all began?
You have an idea? I have no idea.
At this point, the large drider appears from the shadows of the forest. The one that you were talking to, Jill. I believe I may know.
For a moment before, like, she realizes it's not the drider, Codi's fur kind of stands on end.
You look to her, Codi, and she looks like a mixture of the small drider that you met in Dust Bowl and the drider that you've seen in the mirror. She looks like the halfway point between them.
Oh, it's like a whole family.
I was worried that my mother would try something like this. She has no worries for such events. She'll be where the corruption started. Do you have a map by chance?
Yeah. Codi will pull out the one that she's drawn.
Yep. She'll look to the map. If I pull that out and click show to players. Is that appeared for everyone now?
Yeah.
Girl, I'll see it.
I may need to click edit to make sure that it's showing for everyone. That would be why, because it's only showing to Dion, Trickstem, and for some reason Michael still.
Because we all have maps.
Yep, I'm going to click all players, so all players should now have access to this map. Show to players. Is that up for you lot now?
Yes.
She'll look to the map, and she will point roughly between Bongeg and the Misty Path village. There. That is that used to be the laboratory of Unessa, the one who originally created the corruption.
That the guy we killed?
No, that was Krizoe. Krizoe also works for Unessa. That party that just left, they were the ones that defeated her all that time back. But I believe if my mother is going to be anywhere, she will be there in its ruins, trying to recreate this whole nightmare. Please stop her for me. End this nightmare for this island. And put her out of her misery. I don't care how violent you get, how rough you get. She is no mother of mine anymore. She's a monster.
Well, no disrespect, but no matter what you said, we were going to kill her.
I know.
What she pulled here took one of ours. And I can't let her live for that.
Yes, poor Petru. I will miss Petru so much. I knew him when he was just a little batfolk, like a couple of years ago. Make her pay hell. Drag her there if you need to. Just make sure she can't return this time.
Well, if she wants to kill the gods, pretty sure Mama will have something to say about it.
That's the part that worries me. She herself doesn't have the power to kill the gods. She's working for someone.
Oh.
And that someone also die.
Who?
I don't know. We'll beat it out of her.
Let him talk.
You do know that the bird thing said at Draco that you see Miasma walk up behind you.
Let her speak. Please.
She'll look to you two, Miasma and Jill. Will you two go and help them on this quest?
Very well.
If Jill helps, can Jill get a carrot?
Oh, I like him.
Can Jill get a what, sorry?
A carrot?
She smiles
Carrot.
and nods. Of course, I will provide you with the best carrot.
Yay.
Then she leans down and pets you, Jill. And the thing is, as she pets you, you don't see any burning or singeing like what happened to Una. She's able to properly touch you without being damaged.
Oh my goodness.
Then I will try and investigate what I can into who she may be working for. But I wish you the best of luck in this.
So,
as she leaves. Yeah, sorry, go on, Raali.
I was gonna say, character is Miasma slime?
What?
No, Miasma's the catfolk. Gel's the slime.
Oh, Gel. Yeah, I got too confused. I don't know why I did. We got a little slime now. We got a little slimy.
And with that, you all prepare yourselves to go to war. To finish this. To finish the Dryder off. But before
Gel gets his war face on because that's really about all
there is something Raali needs to do.
Well, a couple of things that need to happen first. First of all, what is it that Raali needs to do?
Can she communicate with the voice in her head again?
Yes, but we'll get to that in a second because that'd be a better stinger for the end of this episode.
Yes.
Anna turns around and leaves to try and investigate. First she does, she passes by the male with the plush. And she just stops. And I never thought I would see your face around here as well, Ix.
It is, well, unremarkable for all of us.
The These are unusual times indeed.
Very.
If I may, are you busy at the moment?
Not very. I am simply trying to, and as she kind of the distance, and Vel's gonna look out around the corner, train that one to be a little bit more friendly than I have to be. I'm sure I don't have to.
She nods and smiles like, I can help you with that if you help me investigate this.
Very well. I will do.
So Ix and Anna head off with each other to try and sort out this issue. Raali, as all the noise goes on around you, as everyone prepares for war, you find yourself slipping back into that darkness again, as the ice stares down at you once more. So even after all those encouraging words, you still return to me, child.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
I'll let you help as long as you don't hurt them. I want this to be over with.
As long as I don't hurt them, I will help you. Is that the deal here?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Dion knows what. Dion knows. Dion is
knows.
fully aware of why that.
I knew what that meant, and she doesn't know though.
A slight
I
chuckle.
should roll her intelligence before I said that. Oh crud.
A slight chuckle comes out. Very well then. Everyone that's around Raali at this point, you look to her. Almost all the red fades from her. As her eyes snap back open. And her voice comes out as she speaks, but not in Raali's voice. Well then, let's get to work.
Raali. You
I can do that
idiot.
too.
Oh, Damadur, I didn't realise you were there.
Too. I can too.
Damadur, Media. Why did you never recontact me after that one night?
Look, out of the 250 million people that I have known in my life, I must apologize, but quite honestly, I don't remember who the hell you are. I don't remember really much. Fuck, for all I know, that drider that was over there was probably my daughter. I don't know. Hell, for all I could know, the kobold that you're in's probably my daughter. Who the fuck knows anymore? In all reality, this universe is probably just because I don't fucking know anymore. I'm just here to have fun.
Me too. Now let's get cracking.
Stop walking to all over spat.
With that, we will end this session for tonight.
Raali, she's a fucking idiot.
She is now a warlock.
Yep, Raali has now gained a level in Warlock. Her patron is the Dracolich.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is gonna be fun.
I enjoy that it didn't register in anyone's minds. When they were like, when we asked them, oh hey, who is in charge? They're like, does a Dracolich sound familiar? And what's happened? The only Dracolich that the party knows about has now been given control of the party.
Well, a party.
Oh no,
I have a party member.
So
this Dracolich is not going to be able to control.
So.
Also, guy that went into my head was probably like, what the fuck is going on here?
Also,
this will be
just to say as well, I am not going to change your alignment for Codi. Just purely because, as much as an evil act that was, it was against an equally evil being.
Here's a question.
Evil against evil will not change an alignment.
Also, it was a racial thing.
Yeah.
Because of what she did, does that change her alignment?
Raali? No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Okay, good.
So,
I'll just point out Codi had no idea how she did that.
who is going to sing the outro?
Ranna.
Petru.
No, Raali.
No.
I
Let
suppose.
Petru to sing it.
She was late.
No, better yet, I've got a fun one. Raka, can Gel sing the outro?
Can you send me the outro? Because I forgot.
It is pinned in our D&D chat, if I remember, or Quotes of Legend.
Quotes of Legends.
Ah!
Oh god, we got 2 Gels.
Oh no!
Hey, I've already explained this to you once, and I don't know if you forgot about it, but I told you in VC that Gel was going to grow bigger and divide. There was going to be more than one little Gel.
Yeah, I'm Jim.
Yeah.
But with a G.
It's Gib.
Okay.
Just all take over one of the slimes and control one of them, just all of us, and that's just one session us all being slimes.
Well, out of curiosity then, because of that, do your Gel voice.
Well, I don't even know.
You just gotta sound like Heidi.
I don't know if I'm doing it right.
You have to sound like a
I'm
dragonborn.
Raali.
I need questions answered.
Alrighty.
Is there class? She had the second class, and how does that work? Does that completely replace a rope?
Fran.
We can talk about this in a moment, woman. Do not make Gel dissolve the only Dracolich that the party has seen, because she will do it in your sleep.
No! Leave her alone.
Mind you, could technically wrap around a body part of it and dissolve it in your sleep. And then you would wake up without a foot. But we'll get on with that.
Isn't that the whole fight scene in frickin' that time I got reincarnated by a slime between Orc Devastation and Rimuru? Isn't that the whole situation with that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty. This is the bring me a dream of monsters and shit. So we're going to until the break. This is the don't be low. Yay!
And with that, we will see you all next time on the Devil Darlings. And I just had to check the coordinates to make sure it didn't crash again.
That would be unfortunate.
Luckily, it's over.
You are the
Time to draw Warlock Raali.